What is the most interesting thing about the Star Wars?
What is the most interesting thing about the Star Wars movie?
What is the most interesting thing about the Star Wars movie?
So, Greg, what's the most interesting thing about the Star Wars movies?
I like the lightsaber a lot. It's really good.
I think lightsabers are one of the most interesting things about Star Wars because it's, a weapon that's so iconic in science fiction.
I think it's the interplay of science fiction, like science and magic. How it feels futuristic, but it takes place in the past.
What I think is the most important thing in Star Wars is the part that Darth Vader told Luke that he's his real father.
When Obi-Wan told Luke that Princess Leia was his sister.
All the Star Wars movie is the relationship between Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia.
When Obi-Wan Kenobi told Luke that Princess Leia is his sister.
When Darth Vader told Luke that I'm your father.
The most interesting to me about Star Wars was the part we saw Darth Vader's head.
Was when the Darth Vader opened his face in front of Luke, which is his son.
So I think the most interesting thing about the Star Wars movies is that they have become timeless. My older brothers and my father love them, and I've now seen my younger siblings love them, and now I'm seeing my students love them too.
The most interesting thing about Star Wars is how it's connected to Macbeth, even though there are two stories written by two different authors and are created in different centuries.
The thing that I really like is about the spaceship thing. Like there's like so many different types of spaceship, but the most one I like is the Death Star.
When Darth Vader returned to the Jedi again at the last movie called Return of the Jedi.
So the most interesting and helpful thing in Star Wars is when the Imperial pulls Han Solo and put him in the box.
Another one is when the Princess Leia tried to turning back Han Solo to human being. That's really interesting.
Yep.
Ah.
What's the most interesting thing about the Star Wars movies?
I've never seen the Star Wars movies, John.
You've never seen them?
No, I tried to watch one recently, and it was boring.
Didn't like it?
No.
The most interesting thing to me in the movie Star Wars is the music. The music is amazing. It's very iconic, and even if you haven't seen the movie Star Wars, you hear the music, you recognize it because it's so famous.